Blood on the big yard.
Girls make the world go round. Girls make the world go round. Girls make the world go round.
Hello everybody, welcome to Stay True, powered by Sky Girl Z. My name is Tapo and I'm so glad that you guys could join us for this very special episode. Why is this episode so special, you may ask? Well, it's Valentine's season, duh! Can't you guys feel the love in the air? Well, love aside, if you're new here, you're probably wondering what Stay True is all about. Well, Stay True, powered by Sky Girl Z, is a show for girls by girls who know what they want. In other words, they know what's their thing and what's not their thing. Audrey, what's your thing?
Hey guys, Audrey here. My thing is love. I just love love and I can definitely feel the love today. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, that's Sky Girl Z on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. By doing so, you get to stay in the loop. Speaking of staying in the loop, I think it's time for us to find out what all the trending stories are. So let's kick off the show with the catch-up. In music news, Bombshell, one of Zambia's finest female rappers, has revealed that although her upcoming album is still very much a work in progress, the creative process is going really well and she has managed to secure some exciting international artists. I'm so excited for the release of this album and can't wait to see who is featuring.
To all the fashion lovers out there, you'll be delighted to know that American singer/songwriter Beyonce has teamed up with Adidas once again. This time bringing us a sports brand called Icy Park as part of their ongoing Adidas x Ivy Park collaboration. The new collection launches on the 19th of February, so make sure to mark your calendars. And lastly, unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you're aware of the long-time feud between King Illest and Slap D. Well, it looks like the pair have finally put aside their differences and made amends. According to King Illest himself, the two of them decided to meet in person and talk it out. Not only have they ended their long-time beef, but there's also talks of a possible collaboration. You guys know I just love celebrity news. But you want to know what I love even more? Celebrity 12 questions. This week we got the chance to catch up with Mag44, and this is how it went.
Hi Mac44, how are you doing?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Okay, we're here from Sky Girls to ask you Celebrity 12 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so first we're going to dive straight into the world of music.
Yeah.
What first got you into music?
What got me into music was my mom and my older brother. They both love music, so I ended up loving it as well.
Okay, cool. How old were you when you wrote your first song?
I think I was about 8. I wrote a very crappy song, but it was
At least you tried.
Thanks.
Who is the real you outside of the spotlight?
The real me outside the spotlight. Well, do you want to see our reception area? Okay, cool. The real me outside the spotlight. I'm just an easygoing guy. Love watching Netflix. Love eating. Eating is one of my favorite things. Love watching movies. But I'm a very chilled guy. Go to church, pray, hang out with my friends and my family.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Mag44 and why?
How I came up with the name Mag44. My real name is Magnus Mando.
Okay.
So a lot of my friends found it easier to call me Magnum. So when they called me Magnum, then I said, then I started calling myself Magnum 44, then eventually cut it down to Mag.
Okay. Okay, for now we have 2 very Sky questions for you.
Okay.
What's your thing, as in what do you like?
What I like is family. I love being around my family, love around my friends, around positive vibes, people who wanna see things move forward and not be stagnant. Yeah.
Okay, what's not your thing?
What's not my thing is probably the opposite of that. So I don't like people who don't want to move forward, people with bad energy. I don't like being around people who don't want to create.
Okay, now we're going to the very serious questions.
Do you want to ask me that serious question in the studio?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Okay.
What's the question?
Are you most creative at night or in the morning?
I am most creative at night.
Okay.
Yes, I love the night time because I come up with the most ideas. Then I'm not a morning person, very cranky in the morning.
Okay. Describe yourself in 3 words.
In 3 words, I love God. Well, maybe in 3 words. So I'll say I'm a loving person. I connect people, and musician. Yeah.
Okay. What is the best advice you've been given?
The best advice I've been given is that no one knows a creation better than the creator.
Okay.
So if I want to know myself, I should know my creator.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the last interesting book you read?
It's a book by a guy called Andy Stanley. It's called Fields of Gold. It's about giving, and yeah,
It sounds interesting.
it is.
Who is your icon?
My icon is a lot of people, pastors. I have people who I call father, although they're not my biological father. So, and then I love people who are into music, who do great things. Quincy Jones, Timbaland. Yeah, those are my icons.
Okay, I have one last question for you.
Sure.
It's very interesting.
Okay. Sure.
If you were a superhero, who would you be and why?
I think I would be Captain America. I love Captain America because he stretches himself. He does. I mean, he lifted Thor's hammer. So
Oh, it's interesting.
yeah.
Okay, thank you for having us, Mark 44.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Mag44 is definitely one of my favorite celebrities at the moment, and I just love how he loves his family because I love mine too. So clearly Mag44 and I are all about family. And isn't it amazing how he's always keeping it real? Anyway, speaking of keeping it real, let's check out what our girls over at Real Talk have in store for us today.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Real Talk. My name is Alexandra.
I'm Abigail.
And I'm Tendai.
And on this week's episode, the topic is confidence. Ladies.
Okay, so the question on the table today is, what crushes your confidence?
Wow.
I'm throwing this question straight to you, Tendai.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Okay.
So, firstly, okay, so you said what crushes your confidence?
Yeah.
Okay, I will answer this based on myself, like what
Yeah.
crushes my confidence. I would say negativity,
Yeah.
bad vibes, it just gets to me. Like, you know where, okay, so let me give a scenario.
Yeah.
You know where you're supposed to present somewhere, you're having
Yeah.
a presentation, and then like the negativity is just like extreme. You know, people are just saying, no, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't do it. That negativity is just, sometimes it gets to me. Sometimes it doesn't, because I would say confidence is just within me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a confident girl. So yeah, technically that's what I would say. What would you say?
I'll speak from a general point of view, not just
Yeah.
myself. But I probably think stuff like comparing yourself to people,
Yeah, that's
thinking
true.
negatively of yourself, that's obviously gonna make you feel some kind of way about yourself.
Yeah.
So anything negative, honestly, is gonna crush your confidence.
Yeah, that's
What
so
do you
true.
think?
I think gossiping. That's the first one I would say.
Gossiping crushes your confidence?
Yeah, as
How?
in if people gossip about me a lot,
Okay.
and then
Okay,
you
right.
start to get the
Okay.
concept that it is true, as in what they're saying
That's
about you
true,
is
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially if
gets
you
to
hear
your
it
head.
like
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah, you hear, okay, like, let's say, I think I get what you're trying to say. You know where you're taught to say, okay, someone was saying this about you.
Yeah.
And then you hear the same thing that person said, somebody else also saying,
Yeah.
okay, this person was saying this about you. And then you're like, what?
I want
Is
to
it
ask,
true?
is it possible to stop believing what people say? Like, let's say the two of you and a bunch of other people start saying something rather negative about me, and then the more I hear it, do you think I start to believe it, hence my confidence like going
Yeah.
lower? Or what is it?
I would say, not really. It depends.
Okay.
Because, you know, confidence isn't just like, okay, you know, I would say, okay, like all of us here.
Yeah.
The reason why we're here, like in front of the cameras and everything like that, is
Yeah.
because we're confident on
Yeah.
set. Because it's in us. We can do this. You get my point?
Yeah.
So, yeah, exactly. So, basically, the confidence develops from something that you know you're good at. Someone tells you to say, okay, like for me, this started way back in school. So I'm going to tell you guys a story time with Tendai.
Yeah.
So exactly, this started way back in school.
Okay.
Yeah, so my class teacher asked me to write a speech. So I did the speech, but then I wasn't so confident about it. I was like, oh my god, can I do this? But then like the overall
At the vibe.
yeah, that everybody was like, Tendai, you can do this. Tendai, you can present it.
Okay,
and then
yeah.
she's like, okay, so you have to present this like in front of everybody. So that's how just the atmosphere and the vibe I got from people, like, okay, it boosted me up.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I did it so excellent. My teacher was telling me to say, you're really good. You have the communication with people. In as much as you're reading the speech, you're able to communicate with people.
Okay.
So it developed from there. For the fact that I was able to do that, so
Yeah.
I became confident to say, okay, I can talk in public. Like I can speak on set. I can do things
Yeah.
like presenting. So what I'm trying to say is, you know what you're good at and develop it, and it will help you get confident even with other aspects of your
Yeah.
life. So
Sure.
yeah, so it comes from within.
Yeah, I
That's
get
what
what
I
you're
would
saying.
say.
Yeah.
Before I flip the coin and ask you guys what makes you confident, I also want to say I think social media as well. Back to the thing about comparing yourself to other people
Yeah,
and whatever.
yeah,
that's
I feel
true.
like if you're constantly worried about everything and overthinking everything, then obviously you won't be that confident.
Yeah,
But let's flip it. Let's make it positive really quickly.
Yeah.
What makes you guys confident? Think, Tendai. We already see how you work.
Okay, me. As for me,
Okay.
being on set with you guys.
Really?
Yeah, it makes me feel so confident.
Not shy?
No? Yeah.
Shy, really? I'm sure Shy will she be here.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. What makes Tendai confident? I was gonna say food, but anyway, I'm sure that doesn't go. Yeah. So I would say being on set as well, it makes me
Yeah.
confident. Speaking in front of people makes me confident. Yeah, and just the vibe I get from people, like afterwards, it just gives me the morale. Like, yo, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it all depends on the energy that you get. If
Yeah.
people are giving you like negative energy, then you're always like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I guess
true.
if everybody is like gassing you up about it, then obviously your
Yeah.
confidence will go through the roof.
To
Yeah.
another level.
But yeah.
So yeah, with that said, we've now come to the end. My name is Tendai.
And I'm Abigail.
And I'm Alexandra.
Gossiping really crushes my confidence. But you know what builds it up? Getting to know a little bit more about myself. Because the more I know about myself, the less I care about what other people think about me. So I'm super excited for this next segment because Dr. Mwanta is here to teach us all a little bit more about ourselves in Body Conscious.
Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Mwansaket Lubeya. I'm a gynecologist. Welcome to Stay True Girl Talk. Briefly, a gynecologist is a doctor who takes care of a woman's reproductive organs. So these are organs like the uterus and the vagina. One of you asked a very important question regarding when you should see a gynecologist, probably at which age should you see a gynecologist. So the age may not be really specific, but it will depend on when you have an issue that needs a gynecologist input. For example, if you're having problems with your menses, okay, there are a lot of problems that can come with menses. Some may be normal, others may not be normal. So if you think that your periods are heavier than normal, if you think that you are bleeding in between your periods, that's important. You need to definitely see a gynecologist. If you are not sure about anything around your menses, you should see a gynecologist because some things could be a problem that you think is a normal thing in the society or in the community where you're living. Some of the things that you may look at is a woman has got her own discharge, okay? And typically a woman's vaginal discharge does not smell, okay? If you practice good hygiene, you take a shower regularly, you wear proper panties, there is no smell typically. But if you feel that there's a smell or the color of that discharge changes, it's important that you see a gynecologist. That's very important. Sometimes you may present with itchiness. There are fungal infections that may ensue, especially before or after your periods. If that is a concern to you, you should be able to see a gynecologist. So any issues around these reproductive organs, it's important that you seek medical attention other than trying to sort them out at your own in your own communities or at home. And one of the other important things that you need to remember is that vaccines, typically for HPV vaccine, these are things that you can discuss with your gynecologist so that you understand why they're important and why you should get them when they've been made available to you. So we'll see you at our offices as gynecologists to come and ask these questions, and if you have any health issues, any concerns, don't hesitate to come to our offices and see us or your nearest health facility. Alright, so that's it for today. Please don't hesitate to see your gynecologist or health facility near you. You'll find them. Don't live with problems. The doctors are there to help you. Don't hesitate. That's it for today. Bye-bye.
Has anyone ever told you that the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach? Well, I don't know how true that is, but maybe we'll find out in Big Eater.
Hi everybody, my name is Tristan Tembo. You know me, you know my thing. I do basketball. What's not my thing is I don't deal with liars. So today on Boys and Bands, we're going to be doing Big Eater. I'm going to compete against a teenage girl, and we're going to eat this food that we've been given here, and we're going to see who can finish it the fastest. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it.
Hello everyone, my name is Nkisu Chiaka. My thing is having fun and enjoying myself, and what's not my thing is being bored. So I have to beat the time with this plate over here. Yeah, okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm done.
I didn't win, but that was really fun and really close. See you next time on Boys and Bands.
There are so many talented girls in Z, and here on Stay True, we are so lucky to be able to showcase them. It's time for Sky Girls Have Talent.
Ooh, yeah. Chloe Cartney's. Yay. Started like a fire, got chimbili, burning slowly but sure. Shalemona kwatkutina ponena, so deep in love. Now I keep on wondering why I love you so much. You're the man in my dream. You are all I ever needed.
Hello Sky Girls, my name is Gigi Kangalasa and catwalking is my talent, or rather my thing. I think I should be in the video because I want to be a voice to the voiceless. I've just realized that there are a lot of girls out there with great talents but don't know how to showcase them because they lack confidence. I want them to know that they should stand tall and proud to make a difference because this generation is coming up real good and we are the ones who are supposed to work hard to make the world a better place.
That video was so good. I really wish I could dance like that. I'm definitely heating up our Sky Girl for some dance tips. And I'm so glad we get to end the show on such a high note.
I can't believe the show has already come to an end. But don't worry, we'll be back soon. If you aren't a member of the Sky Girls community yet, you can easily do so by signing the pledge via our Facebook page or by coming down to our Sky store at Arcades. After you take the pledge, you get this super cool wristband. Until next week, it's bye from me.
Blood on the beat, yeah.